Hello, welcome to another S.H.Figuarts review. This is S.H.Figuarts Ankh Lost Greed from Kamen OOO's S.H.Figuarts new standard figure series that incorporates the better action figure art and the theme pursuing character special through human action Tamashii Whip exclusive. Well, Bandai Premium collector's item. Box opens up to the standard OOO's style, but of course with black box showcasing these are all Greed and they are, well, kind of greedy. Top of the box, bottom of the box, and back of the box, showing you a few accessories that you can get and do and stuff. Pulling the tray out, silver backing card, and of course instructions manual on the back. For those of you who want to take a closer look at the instruction manual, box art and photo shoot of the figure, please feel free to head over to the Facebook or Flickr link in the video description below. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So camera goes up and looking down. So yeah, there is of course a Tamashii stage on the back with just a plain one, blank one, but it does come with medals to go on the stage. I'm not gonna bother getting the untaping the stage because it's kind of pointless. This is on clearance actually, which is why I got it, because usually the Greed are all very expensive because, you know, they were premium items to begin with, and I guess not many people like pre-ordered them, so they didn't make too many, so the aftermarket is very I mean, it's not crazy price, but all of them are just a bit out of the price range that I would want to pick them up for. So this one was on clearance sale, which was half the price. I was like, oh my god, it's half the price, I'm gonna get it now. So, apart from the fist hands on both arms already, there's also a relaxed hands and spray open, I'm gonna conquer you hands. Or I'm gonna suck you in my hand that's lost and became Ankh, the other version. Like I said, it has these power medals to go on the Tamashii stage, and also has these wing pieces that can go on his back. The color wings, the white collar that goes on top of him, and front wings, and yeah. So let's just get this figure out. Just showing you the medals on a Tamashii stage. The Kugo one, because I just have the Kugo one lying around always for photo shoots next to the box where I film all these things, and you see the size and scale of these medals fit nicely in a small Tamashii stage. And here's the pile of medals on the Arc thing. Tamashii stage. These are on round pegs so they can rotate as you please. So while those pieces are so-called accessories, I mean, you never see Ankh without those pieces anyway, and if you do and you take those pieces off, yeah, all these plugs are all over the place, which shouldn't be there for S.H.Figuarts, so really those so-called accessories aren't supposed to be like that. All these pegs are slightly different size, so you're not really going to confuse them with plugging in, because if a piece is too loose or too tight, then they're not supposed to go in there. So, you know, we get the wing pieces. They do have RR, so this is the right hand piece, so this is the wrong one. This is front left, this is FL, so I'll plug this in. It's pretty tight, and plug this in front right. I think I've done them the right way around. I should have done, because it follows the shape of the collar. And then you want the these ones on the bottom. So this is right. So plug. And you want this plug, and these color wings don't have any letters printed on them, which is fine, because I mean we're pretty sure where these are supposed to go. I get the idea of this is the back plugging, you unplug them and plug in the big wing. Like if you get the Ankh complete Ankh with the actual hand and a proper head, then there'll be wings on it. Although I do argue that they should have just released one Ankh figure with detachable arm, so it can be the separate Ankh, replace the arm, replace the head, and after all the wings, there's one figure package. But nope, they wanted more money, so there you go. So one peg on the back here, so soft rubbery plastic. So I'm just gonna don't have to remove the head. I'm gonna plug that in like so. Come on, plug in. Oh, whoops. So that happened on the video, oopsies, but you see everything's plugged in now. So technically, he has no accessories apart from 3 extra hands and I guess the Tamashii stage. So that kinda is sucky. So, even with all these pieces in there, Articulation isn't hidden too much because all these are on ball joints and they are made out of softish material. So, head goes up, down, sideways, sideways. Okay, the neck is a little bit hindered, of course. It can't fully rotate, but you know, it gets a bit kind of stuck. So, come on, get back, there we go. Double ball joint there for the torso, up, down, sideways, sideways. And I just unpeg the wing by doing that. Let's do that again without unpegging anything. Down, up, there you go. My finger sort of hit it. His belt is its own sort of rubbery piece. Arm is on the ball socket, has like a little ball inside the shoulder. Really well hidden with these wings, so that's great on the suit part. Up, down, full rotation, double elbow. Hand is on a little ball socket and swivel. Leg goes down, leg goes up, same as like the double figures. Rotation here, very big rotation actually. Very smooth because there's smooth plastic in there, they haven't put any patterns on it. It goes up, obviously his skirt piece is going to block it a little bit. Double knee joint, back, up sideways, right kicking. Feet is on, I think it's on a ball socket. Let's see, well let's move the toe joint first. Toe goes up a little bit, but the shape does stop it from moving anymore. These pieces are flat and rubbery, so I can see inside. Let's see if I can unplug. Yep, just a ball socket for his feet. Plug. Nothing at the bottom of the feet really, just tramp stamp and print really. So, and since we're here. Before we move on, let's compare his hand with the original Ankh hand that came out as a first order bonus with Kamen Rider O's Tatoba combo. So there he is. Oops. Let's see. Right. Now, I'm aware that the later version of the Ankh hand that you can buy with the lollipops and stuff, the ice lollies, is a bit different and more painted. Here, yeah, this Ankh is a lot less painted, isn't really that accurate. The molding is very similar, identical, but he is missing a lot of paint details. Both these feature soft rubbery wings on the back of the arm. The wings on here are a lot bigger. This Ankh obviously has some like robes sort of just flickering about, and this one doesn't. It's all tied up neatly with actual colour printed on the underside as well. Just move his hand so you can see down there. See with the pre-order, like first order bonus one, arms not as black, and the red bit while painted doesn't have the gold rings around it. And you know this Ankh does. So there we go. Those are the difference. And the wing on the back falls off again. Also, this figure does not come with any item holding hand, so if he ever wants to hold anything, unfortunately he can't. The only way to get around this is to probably get one of the hand Ankhs, you know, the hand where he uses to hold like ice lollies and stuff. I think he has a holding hand there somewhere. Then maybe he can hold something, but I still think every single S.H.Figuarts figure should at least come with one hand that's almost in the border fist shape so you can hold any items. It's one of the most basic things these figures need to have. And you know, for people like, oh Mario never holds item on the Mario video, you are a complete moron. You should be asking for what is expected in a high quality figure line that's quite expensive. Ankh from Kamen O's is a very good looking figure. Molding and paint is very awesome. The only bit I don't like is the orange feathers. They just look really flat and out of place from the rest of the metallic coloring on the figure. I could argue that this figure actually looks better than what it does in the suit. It's just the shine of it is just so much better. Maybe the show colorings on TV isn't that good, or maybe the original suit looks better in person, but here, seeing it from the screen to the figure, I think the figure looks a lot better. Just the metallic shininess is so good. Apart from the orange, I really hate the orange bits because obviously in the actual show, those would be actual little actual feather bits, and so those bits will look better in the show. Accessory wise, he is painfully terrible. Only 3 extra hands. That's probably why they gave him a Tamashii stage. Well, all the Greeds come with Tamashii stage, but yeah, just not a lot of accessories. The wing pieces come in the box as separate pieces to look like that they're accessories. It sort of trick you when picking him up and buying him, but really the front wings should always be on the figure. The white piece should be attached to the figure anyway. You can argue the back wings are able to detach, so you can place the big wing effect from the complete Ankh figure. But if you don't have that figure, then you're not going to have those wings, and I can't help but feel like that this figure should contain those wings since it's kind of a part of the character. So I really don't think it should be separated. So there you go, not a lot of accessory. The figure itself is pretty solid. For the price I pay for the half the price, I'm happy, but if you pay if you're going to get it for the original price, it's not so good. The figure itself is kind of solid, but the back wings keep popping off, so if you're going to use him for a lot of posing and moving him around a lot, you're going to get a bit annoyed and a bit angry when those wings keep popping off. And they're not the easiest thing to push back onto the back of the body. So get him in a weird position and squeeze him a little bit, at which point you've lost the pose of the figure that you originally were going to pose him in, so you're going to pose him again, and then the wings pop off again, you put the wings back on, and then you're going to have to pose him again, and then it keeps repeating until you get lucky. So you might want to like not glue it down, but get something to stick those wings down properly. For such a bulky figure, the articulation is still pretty good, so no points deducted there. So overall, this is a pretty good figure for the price I paid for, but again, I paid half the price for it for a brand new figure. So if you're going to get this, don't pay too much for it, or else you might be a bit disappointed. If you really want the special effects wings, then you might just go ahead and get the complete Ankh. Then again, if you're trying to complete the full set of S.H.Figuarts, you're going to need both versions, which is really annoying and a really sucky move on Bandai's part. We've seen figures with detachable arms and heads that you can swap. Don't know why they couldn't have done that with this figure. Well, we do know why. They want more money. Subscribe to just comment below, and guys, take care and have a nice day. Bye.